What's going on, my friends, my foes, and who knows? This is the 502 coming at you, and we got stuff to talk about.
Yes,
Absolutely
we do.
Absolutely.
Sir. All right, everybody.
Let's
New
go.
SMSU Athlete Spotlight. On the panels, you can see Mr. Vegas over there.
Mr. Sin City.
Chase McDaniel, everybody. Shortstop for the SMSU Mustangs on the baseball team. We're happy to have him. We're going to be doing
Yes, sir.
similar thing that we did with Lily. Fire some questions at him. All kind of different variety, fun, serious.
Put him on the hot seat.
Yes. So we'll get right into it. Bo,
Okay.
what do you got?
I'll lead it off. So I'm going to be talking a little more baseball, a little more strategy, especially with this first question. So as a hitter, I'm curious. So when you step in the box, are you a guy that's focused more on a pitcher's tendencies? Like you want to look at the books and see what he does, his strengths, what he likes to go to? Or are you a guy, you step in, you know your strengths, you stay within yourself, and you kind of do your own thing?
I would say I like to know the pitcher's tendencies, especially like right away coming from high school. You're kind of still used to just going up and swinging the bat. You don't really have a plan. You don't know. You don't really care what the pitcher's doing. And then you start to struggle and you realize, hey, I should probably pay attention to the charts and the tendencies. But yeah, it's nice to know what the pitcher has, what they like to go to in certain counts. So yeah, that's probably I prefer that.
But early on, you're looking for your pitch, or you're kind of, so let's say, are you a first pitch fastball guy? Mostly, like you're looking for a fastball.
I mean, obviously right away you're sitting fastball first pitch unless he is known to throw a lot of off speed stuff.
So if a guy is known to throw, like he's a heavy curveball guy, would you be sit his strengths or sitting what you want?
I mean, usually I'll only sit first pitch. Like I'll sit first pitch fastball most of the time, and then from there just sit fastball, adjust off speed.
Okay,
kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll say, now that he's played his freshman year, they'll have some stuff on you.
Yeah,
they'll have stuff on you. Nothing to get worried about or anything. You're a good enough player; you'll be fine. But they'll have some reports on you. They keep reports on just about everybody. So,
especially guys that do damage, like when, like you did, that burst onto the scene and did what you did.
Right. Yeah. So, something to keep in mind. What's your favorite count to hit in?
I would say 2-0. I like 2-0. And I also like 2 strikes. It might sound weird, but you just don't have to think as much. You're just putting the ball in play.
Yeah, you're throwing your hands.
Yeah.
Yes. Short to it. I agree. You don't have to think much at all.
Well, folks, you're looking at a 2-strike All-American over here. See, this guy is not 2 strikes. I'm still going to swing for the downs and, still try and go yard. But I've seen this kid hit a fastball 5 inches off the plate to left field for a double.
The worst kind of guys as a pitcher.
Yeah. I like, even in the cages too, I'm like, all right, I got him 2-2. He's thinking off speed. I'm going to go high and away here. Nope. Just flick, double. And I'm like,
okay.
All right.
Sick.
So now I hate this kid. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he's got a really solid approach, especially out of a first year guy. First year guys usually really struggle late in the counts and can just normally hunt fastballs. But yeah, he does a really good job of staying back on off speed and going the other way and staying to an approach.
So kind of with that, I was going to do a quick insert. You talking about counts, going the other way, stuff like that. I'm going to say a situation to you. And you tell me if you think it's doing a job or not. So do you think this is doing a job? Guy on second, nobody out, early or ahead in the count, so a hitter's count, and a guy grounds out to the right side and it moves him over to third. Would you consider that doing a job?
Yes and no. Like, if you have no strikes, you shouldn't. Like, obviously, you're not planning on doing that. And, like, the guys in the dugout are going to be like, hey, way to move him over, way to do a job. But, like, no strikes, you're going to want to hit a double or drive the ball somewhere, not roll over to second base.
Mhm.
Like 2 strikes, by all means, yeah, do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe even 1 strike, depending on who's behind you in the order or what's going on. But yeah, no strikes. It's still a job, but not a good one.
Yeah, I think it's a very situational type of situation where it depends who's up, who's on deck, inning, stuff like that. That's why I think when they just automatically say, "Oh, doing a job, guy on second, nobody out doing a job," it doesn't necessarily is always doing a job.
Yeah, the biggest thing is inning. Like, if it's you're playing a 9-inning game, whatever, and it's the 7th, 8th, 9th inning, I consider that more a job than if it's second inning, it's 0-0. Okay, we're trying to blow this thing open.
Mm-hmm.
Like me as a pitcher, if I give up a leadoff double, say in the 9th inning, and then he were to ground out to second, I would be happy.
That's big.
I'm very happy because now all I am is a strikeout away.
Yes, exactly.
So, and then, a guy on third with 2 outs is virtually the same as a guy on third as a guy on second with 2 outs as
exactly.
well.
Yes.
I mean, a hit's got to score him.
Score.
Granted, you got the pass ball effect, but
Mm-hmm.
either way, I'm happy in that situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that I think you are a guy though that's really good at not getting too caught up in it all. You're a good enough player. Like I watch you play and I feel like I can see that in you where you're not overly affected by the situation. You do just play. But it's a good mindset to have that you do have that.
Yeah. I mean, right away you're just going up there to hit, and then once you get to 2 strikes, your mindset kind of flips and it's like, all right, do a job. Don't get out.
Right.
Or if you're going to get out, make it a useful out.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Our other baseball players out there listening, it's important to do this and to question yourself so you can understand yourself better as a hitter, knowing what works for you. It's important to do that. What's your favorite spot to hit in the lineup? I'm curious what this answer is.
I mean, during the season was lower in the lineup, like around 7. I didn't mind that. You see a lot of fastballs. Also hit 1 quite a bit. Get more at bats in a game, but if I had to pick, I'd probably say 2.
Yep.
Very situational spot. I mean, you still have a good opportunity to bunt, and I mean, I do that a lot.
I like that too.
I like to. I'm comfortable there. I like it. You at least get 1 at bat where you see the pitcher right away. You're not the first guy going up. And
right.
I don't know. I think 2 is a good spot.
And 2 is a nice spot to hit in. Like you said, seeing the leadoff guy.
2 can be traditionally is supposed to be a very heavy fastball spot in the lineup because if things go accordingly, the guy in front of you is supposed to have speed, supposed to be on base a lot.
Totally.
So you should be getting a lot of fastballs if the guy ahead of you is doing his job.
Well, yeah. To add on to that, you have to pitch to the 2-hitter because you don't want to work around the 2-hitter and then have guys first and second, and then here come the bombers, here come the big boys, here come the best hitters. So yeah, I agree. 2 would be my favorite spot too, where you're not the first batter of the game. You can still set the tempo, being the second hitter, and you get to actually see an at-bat and see what he might do on a 1-2 count. Is he going to come fastball in, or is he going to go, off speed away?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, okay, so my question is, if you could pick any song, explicit, clean, whatever, for your walk-up song, which would it be?
First, we're going to go off walk-up songs we had in the past. College ball, we had Blase.
Good.
And then summer ball, the fan favorite was Who's Your Daddy?
Absolutely. That's great.
So
the Midwest people are going to be all over.
Those were solid ones, yeah. I liked both of those. But as of right now, I mean, I'm a guy who is very picky with walk-up songs. I got a whole playlist that I make for a whole year before I even pick them. And then you have 50 to pick from and you can't decide. So yeah, I always get mine in at the last minute and it's hard for me to pick, but right now I'd probably go with Money for Nothing.
Good. I like it. Sorry, you kind of said you take a lot of time with it, and so are you a guy, because a lot of guys just pick a song and they honestly like don't even listen to it coming up. I'm one of those guys with like my pitching warm up. I pick my song and I have like when I throw a certain pitch and I like to be in the song and like my song directly. And I know some hitters are like they start walking to the plate at a certain time in the song. They do,
Yeah, I mean, I listen to music all the time, and I mean, I'll just hear stuff and I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool walk-up song. And it's kind of just something like, I don't know. I pick it because I want it to like be cool, like sound cool. You know what I mean? Like,
so you want to get like amped up and like.
It's not even like necessarily. Yes, it amps me up a little, but I just want to have like
something that you like.
Something that you like, and it's like swaggy kind of. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. Andy, would you say you like more like kind of something you vibe to and relaxes you?
Yeah, I like something that. Yeah, that's a little bit more swaggy.
Yeah.
Something clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do it. I had this spring. I've had So Fresh, So Clean. Mm-hmm. So definitely a little bit more chill, a little bit more smooth.
Yep.
Something that relaxes me more
works.
than right. Something that relaxes me more than amps me up. That's just me personally.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stick with the music. So, who on the team is not allowed to have the aux in the locker room?
Oh. Some people aren't going to like this answer, but we're in Southwest Minnesota, so we got a lot of country boys. Brady Bros, I'm sorry, but you are not touching the aux cord. And to go along with that, Colby Kaiser feeds off Brady Bros' country music, so when they're together,
like
it's
country or
yeah. I mean, there's a mix of country and like the pop country, like. But Bros is pretty country.
Yeah.
I'm all out.
He's a country boy.
I'm out.
Just doesn't get me fired up, man.
No.
That wouldn't get me going.
Oh, Brad.
Ket, what would you say from your freshman year is your favorite memory on the field and off the field? And I'm 99% sure I know you're on the field memory.
All right, we're gonna start with off the field. I mean, I'd probably say like the bus trip from like the whole trip in general from Crookston to Minot, just long travel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are just kind of the things you don't really realize, but that's like some of like the best memories you have, or like on the trips.
Somebody watched the last podcast. Yeah. Yes,
we literally were just talking about it.
The hotel in Minot's a cool place. I mean, you're just hanging out with all the boys for the whole week, and it's just fun. Mm-hmm. I mean, if we would have gone to Arizona, it probably would have been that or something like that. But, I mean, that was our longest trip, so probably that.
Absolutely. That's stuff that sticks with you.
Yeah. And then for on the field, my first home at bat would definitely have to be that.
Your first home run.
Yeah, that too.
Or your first home at bat.
It was my first home at bat and my first home run. And the first at bat where my parents were watching in college ball.
Yes.
So yeah, that was Concordia. We were playing. I sat the first game, and then I had a pinch hit late in the second game, and it was. That's why Blase. It was a good walk-up song apparently because it worked.
It was electric.
Brody also hit a nuke his first with the walk-up song too.
Yeah. Too bad that second game didn't go very well.
That was good home run, man, but like just not the time for that, man. Could have used it in one of those games we lost by like a run or two, man.
That was a great moment, though.
It was awesome.
I'll never forget that. It was awesome.
To have your parents there is...
Yeah, that was the biggest part for me. It was just having the whole family there, and it was awesome.
Totally. Let's see here.
We'll go one more each.
Sure, we can go around one more each, yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let's see here. Okay. We're going to do a little compare here. Vegas to Marshall. The pro, the biggest pro of Marshall, the biggest pro of Vegas, and then the biggest con for each. What do you like? What drew you to this town?
What drew me here?
Because I'm curious. I'm curious about this.
Sometimes I ask myself that too. Okay,
welcome to the club.
I'm gonna start with con.
Sure.
Definitely gonna have to be the cold here.
Brutal.
Don't like that at all. And we got that wind too that mixes in with that.
Oh, it bites you.
It's terrible.
It goes down to the bone.
It does.
I would say the pro, honestly, just visiting other schools and then like coming here, it just had like a weird like feeling like that's what I imagined college to feel like, if that makes sense.
Sure, okay.
Like the campus just seemed very like, I don't know, college-y kind of.
Okay.
Like everything was kind of in the same area, smaller school, which I like that. You get to know the professors, not huge classes, and I mean,
you like that more intimate feel.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. The campus is probably what it just seemed like that's how college was supposed to kind of be. Almost.
Cool.
A lot of the other schools were like more spread out.
Yeah.
You didn't.
I wasn't a fan.
You weren't drawn to a bigger
Not really.
school. Okay. How many kids did you graduate with from high school?
350 to 400.
Okay. Sure.
It was a smaller school for like what we would play in sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
so there are people on graduation day you didn't know. Like,
oh well,
There
we
had to
didn't,
be.
we didn't even have graduation day, so it was
COVID.
COVID. Yeah,
forget.
man.
Yeah, you were.
I'm a
doing that.
baby still, man.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah.
yeah, there are some faces that you don't really recognize that are graduating with you.
Well, around that number, that's a good number for
Yeah, I like
being drawn to this.
I like that number.
School. Yeah.
And then Pro Vegas. I mean, I would also have to go with the weather there.
Sure.
You can just play baseball
Yes.
year round, and that's what I
Yeah.
did. I kind of missed that, but you wouldn't have to practice in the gym and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big difference.
That's tough.
Cons.
I take it it's pretty nice there.
I like it there. I
Yeah.
mean,
You don't have to have a con.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't miss it. Like, I'm not super, super homesick, so there's got to be something in there. The cons are that they didn't have a school for me to go to there. That's the con.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Good ones.
Yeah.
Good ones.
Jared, you got another one?
I got two quick ones.
Yep.
First, looking forward, are you playing for the Brookings Cubs this summer?
On the spot.
And are you excited?
I have one thing to answer that question with. I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear. Yes, we are playing for the Brookings Club. And
Very
yes, we are excited.
There you go. Oh boy.
Sir,
Very nice.
get that dynamic duo back. We'll even make it a trio if Sam decides to stop being an idiot.
We're gonna have to request some more innings on the bump, though.
There you go.
I'm serious. He threw Ched.
Oh,
I
not.
believe
I'm
that.
not
That doesn't
surprised.
surprise
No,
me
I'm
at all.
not
Yeah,
surprised by that.
I wasn't there for the first game, and so I was like, somebody take a video of Chase pitching. Like, he's like, "Oh, dude, I'll throw Ched," and I'm like, "All right, he'll probably throw around 80." Dude, he was humming.
Yeah.
He was about
Yeah, that
85,
doesn't-
I'd say.
Sure.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
But yeah, the state tournament ended both pretty bad for us on the mound. Chase gave up his first nuke. I couldn't get out of an inning. It was bad.
The worst part was Show's bunt, right? Completely whiffs on a bunt.
He
So
did not get
in my
slapped.
mind, as a baseball guy, I'm like, okay, he's gonna bunt again, right? And I just grooved a fastball, and he did not bunt.
As you're cutting it loose, you don't see the hands going. You're like, oh.
Yeah, we were playing at Cadwell, so the dimensions there are 340, 420, 340.
Mm-hmm.
And that ball
340 to center?
340, 420,
420.
340.
You say
Yeah.
So
420.
it's about like a major
It's a
league
good
park,
poke.
even like bigger than some major league parks. And yeah, that ball was deposited right Wait, wasn't it off the scoreboard?
It was over the scoreboard.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what it was.
We got the home run back. We got even. It was a different game, but I got my T-shirt. So
There you go. Attaboy.
Yep, he did. All right, and my last question is, who is your celebrity crush? I'm gonna ask every student athlete that.
I know this was coming. Dude, come on, man.
I thought you would know this right off the top of your head.
Dude, I got a girlfriend now. I don't think about that stuff really.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man. You got to put me on the spot
Kelly,
like that.
Kelly ain't gonna be too bad.
It's a celebrity.
Um,
I know it's Riri right away, and I got a girlfriend.
after thinking about it for a while, I'm probably gonna have to go with Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
Okay. Good man.
Okay.
You sure not Bruce?
I'm positive.
yeah. Caitlyn Jenner. Get it right. Okay. So for my last question, I'm going to ask you, it's kind of an open-ended MLB question, and then I'm going to throw in a little controversial one at the end. So you got bases loaded, 2 outs, down 1, bottom of the ninth. Who in the MLB, current guys, would you want up if you could pick?
Current guys.
So 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 9, down 1. Who do you want in the box of MLB guys?
This one, right now, at this very moment in time, if I had to pick, this answer goes out to Jake Tower, and I'm choosing Eddie Rosario.
Oh my God.
Eddie Rosario, man.
Yeah, I mean, I
Very
thought with that Padre hat, you're going Tatis for sure.
Oh, no way. No way.
Yeah, Rosario's good. He's clutch.
I'm saying he's kind of like a sleeper, too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was tearing it up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, the little twist, and you have the right to plead the fifth on this if you don't want to answer. Same situation, SMSU guys, but you can't choose yourself.
Same situation, SMSU guys. On the team right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we all knew last year it would have been good old Krusty Coon. Could not get that
no
guy out.
Kidding.
Yeah,
Holy
he
Just
was-
perfect line drive right over the shortstop.
Oh yeah.
Base hit.
Well,
Yeah, he
when
was-
we split with Augie, he was like 7 for 8, and he didn't
Mhm.
even get out
Yep.
until like we were up 13-5 in like the 9th inning of the second game. It was insane.
And he was still
Mhm.
mad that he got out.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
So you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but
right now I'm probably gonna go with the new guy, Net.
Good call.
is that the
Good call.
Cato transfer?
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
Good pick.
Good choice.
Yeah.
That's a
Very good
pick.
choice.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. We want to do closing thoughts now?
Yeah. Make the quick closing thoughts. Quick closing thoughts.
Andy, you lead it off.
Want me to lead it off? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, the 502 is starting up an intramural basketball team. We're going to be out there on the
brother.
court.
Ballin'.
Gonna slap Chase's team, no doubt.
We are coming, and Hal's coming with us. We might be a little rusty though. I think we'll be a little rusty with the dribbling.
It could be
Yeah,
interesting.
the dribbling will.
I
be
don't
a
know
little
how good
rough
the
for us.
competition's going to be, though.
I'm not even shooting a 3, and that's saying something if anybody knows me.
I think
I'm
we
just
all-
gonna dribble, kick out to Bo for a corner 3.
Brick.
Yeah.
Kev, for mine, whenever I see kids in shorts when it's freezing cold out, I just directly think that that's just lazy, poor parenting. Do better. That's my closing thought.
That's a kid being a beast.
That's poor parenting. When it's 25 degrees out and I have long sleeve, sweatshirt, winter coat, hat on,
Soft.
tights, sweatpants, and some kid
Come
comes
on.
on his bike in a t-shirt and shorts,
Hey,
you got to do better.
All he is he's ready for after school. He's like, okay, I'm gonna be in the school all day. Don't matter.
No.
When I come out of school, it's gonna be 45, and I'm
Brutal.
gonna be
Do
chilling.
better.
Hey,
Do
man,
better.
If you wear shorts all year long, never wear pants, that was the biggest flex in like elementary school.
Brutal.
Being cold is being soft.
Whatever.
You heard it here first. My closing thought is, well, it's the last nice weekend of the year. I thought it was actually going to be last weekend, so I went out and golfed, but I'm
And
afraid.
boy, did were we wrong.
yeah,
It got cold
Yeah.
quick. That was
Bo-
miserable.
Bo was shivering. He's like, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I can finish this round.
How many times did I say that to you, Andy?
We were leaning over each other in the cart, huddled like penguins.
Yeah. I was struggling. I was barely hanging on.
But yeah, I surprisingly, 1 in a million shot, chipped in from 180. So I should have made that my final round. Golfed a nice 75, 3 over par. So I was happy. So hopefully this last round isn't a low 80. I'll be a little disappointed, but anytime I get to go out and have one last round, it's a grateful feeling.
Absolutely.
Especially in November in this
When you think it might be your last one?
terrible area for weather.
Yep. You got.
You guys are lacking, man. Where's the merch? Come on.
I know.
We need some merch.
You got to get something. You're right.
We do. We'll come up with something. What would we?
We're thinking of that color we got, kind of that burnt orange, that Texas orange we got going, and the
We'll
cream.
have to put the feelers out and see what people think about
Yeah.
that.
That's a good call, Chase.
Get a little
Should
poll
think about
going
it.
on the Instagram or something.
Sure.
Should we take the approach of AOC and make a shirt that says tax the rich, but then it took her $2 to make it, but she sells them for $25? Behind every socialist is a capitalist, everybody. That's my political thought for the day.
Yeah. New segment that we just dropped on you there. I love it. Yeah, we'll have to come up with something. That's going to do it for this episode. Once again, Chase, thanks for joining us, buddy. Glad to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure you guys tune in the video, like and subscribe, and we'll check you out next time. Peace out.
See you, nerds.